right, bugger eaters, it's 4:08 p.m. 4:08 p.m. 4:08 p.m. Today is Thursday, 22 March 2018, Anno Domini, Central Standard Time here, Central Daylight Time here on planet Earth. My day has been, oh my gosh, just grinding. First world problems all day. Nobody at the shop could get in their lane. Nobody knew what they were doing. I shot a 20-minute video for y'all this morning. I went back and listened to it again and hated the way I sounded because I was so pissed off. And I don't want to spread that to y'all. I mean, you know, what does it say in the Torah? When somebody is sick, keep them outside of the camp. Yeah, I was sick with anger this morning, and I'm not going to get into it. But I hop on the YouTube. What I usually do when I leave the shop is I'll hop on YouTube and go through my subscriptions and see who I can find who's got a new video for me to listen to while I'm driving. I don't watch and drive. That's crazy. That'd be almost as crazy as shooting these videos while driving, which I would never do. But I generally consume YouTube passively, right? And audio only. I listen to it while I'm driving. And so my brother from another mother, Jérôme, at North Kentucky Preparedness, NKY Preparedness, did a video response to the blue collar prepping video that I did. His video was called White Collar Prep Video Response. And I didn't really cover much in the white collar preparedness area. And Jérôme did a good job of saying the things that I should have said in that video. I believe I said something to the effect of, that's really not us, so I'm not going to talk that much about it, or some such thing. But I did want to do this video response to his video response, to make y'all aware of him and his channel, and that video, you can go see it. And he and I go back and forth occasionally, and I enjoy it. I deeply enjoy it. And I also wanted to, I guess, give you my thoughts about white-collared preparedness. Not collared, like collard greens, white collar, C-O-L-L-A-R. That show on, what was it, on USA? And the guy, I don't think he was a bank robber. He's like some Rico Suave forger guy. You know, basically that. Ugh, bumpy road. Incoming school bus, stand by. More bumpy road. Okay. So, as Jérôme said, and as I should have said, white collar preparedness is basically when you buy stuff off the shelf at a retail location or Amazon or wherever, and then you put it on your own shelf. There's no shame in that. In a lot of cases, us tribe members, we do some or all of that. But there's a danger lurking here, which he hit the nail on the head, okay? It's fine to buy your stuff from a store. I mean, I don't expect you to go out in your backyard and find a piece of flint and flint knap you a handmade knife. You know, that'd be cool. It'd be really cool, but come on, man. Like, we're all going to buy something. Or usually we're going to buy a lot of something. Because prepping is an industry. I've said this before. Pastor Joe harps on this all the time. Prepping is an industry. It is designed to sell you stuff to fill the gaps in your skill sets. Funny thing is, it doesn't actually do that if you don't use your gear. And one of the things that Jérôme said that was spot on was that if you don't use your gear, you don't know the quality of the gear that you have. And he said that he had bought like a preparedness kit, I guess like a backpack or something. My retention is iffy. But he opened up the pack and not all of the contents were there. So if you had bought that to, you know, if that was your mainstay, that's your get home bag, your bug out bag, inch bag, rucksack, whatever, and your life is depending on it. You've never used the thing before. You pop that bag open and, all right, where's my fixed blade? Where's my fixed blade? I don't have a fixed blade. Now what? What are you gonna do now, right? So it's fine to buy stuff off the shelf or buy it from Amazon or your local gun store, or support your local craftspeople would be a good idea. Find somebody who makes knives and buy some stuff from them. You know, a local holster maker, Kydex guy, leather workers. Dude, leather workers. That's fine. Like that's fine. But use your gear. And it's something we talk about all the time on this channel. Go forth and do. Go use your gear. So it's cool if you're gonna white collar prep. More power to you, man. But make sure your stuff works would be a good idea, right? You're trading your specialized labor for money that you're then trading for products, goods, and services. That's cool. I mean, that's capitalism. Yay, capitalism. I'm all over that. But make sure that the goods and services that you're receiving are squared away, so that when you need it, you know that it works. And also, as we talk about all the time, get trained. Just go get trained. Take some of that money that you're spending on gear and just give it to somebody that knows more than you about the things that you need to know. Go take a farming class. Go take a butchering class. I love butchering. I actually really enjoy taking an animal from primal cuts to final cuts. I love it. I mean, I'm not normal. Y'all know this, but I thoroughly enjoy it. Right? Like, and the cool thing too is a lot of people that are white collar people tend to have these physical, visceral, tactile, skilled hobbies that they do, because they don't get much of that in their daily life. Like, my first business was a tree business. You know, I cut timber, did tree trimming. You know, I was an ISA certified arborist, just for a short while. Didn't keep up the continuing education because I got out of it. I sold the business. So I know what I knew then. I don't know anything since then. Anyway, I cut trees for a living. That's what I did. And oh, hello, copper. Stand by. And we're back. Probably should have remembered what the heck we were talking about. Stand by. Let me rewind. Yeah. Stand by. And we're back. Take two. I cut trees for a living. And behind my dang house, for the 7 years that I lived there, were two Norwegian spruces that were about 55, 60 feet tall, and they both need to be trimmed, and they were both a threat to falling on the house. And every day I would come home from work and I would look at those dang trees and I would think to myself, man, I need to cut those trees. And you know what? Never, not once did I actually even trim those trees. You know, the cobbler's kids running around barefoot. So a lot of these blue-collar people have these physical hobbies that they do because they don't do physical work every day, right? They don't get outside and breathe fresh air and get dirt underneath their fingernails and get splinters and work wood and weld stainless steel and, you know, feed horses, and that's not part of their daily existence. So they do that on the weekends or the evenings or whatever, right? That's their hobbies, which is why you see, you know, it's certainly not the only reason, but it's a big reason, I think, a contributing reason why you see a lot of people, you know, that are into white collar prepping, because it's something to do, man. Something to do other than build Microsoft Excel spreadsheets and shoot emails back and forth between people and, you know, sit in a conference room for 96 minutes and talk about synergy. Sorry, paraphrasing from my previous life. So, it's okay. It's okay to be a white collar prepper. I'm not judging you, but man, get out your gear and play with it. I mean, I said in the first aid video, that's half of why we buy this crap anyway, right? Is to play with it. Second, cool, pride of ownership. Go use your stuff, man. There is nothing cooler to me than sharpening a knife so sharp that I can shave the hair off my arm with it without trying. Like, I love sharp knives, and I love sharpening knives, and I like about once a month, I'll just run through my entire inventory of knives, pull out the whetstones, and sharpen knives. I like the fact that I can lay my hands on a knife, and because it's quintessential to the piece of equipment, it's designed to cut things, right? So when that thing is just perfectly honed, tuned, dialed in, and you can just take a piece of paper and right through it without even trying, man, that is primo. It's primo to me. I like playing with it, that's all I'm doing is playing. And I can justify that 6 ways from Sunday for why that's important for preparedness or homesteading or life skills, or I just like doing it. So go forth and do, That's the main point that I took from Jerome's video. It was go forth and do. And so I would encourage you guys to go over and check out Jerome's channel. He has some good thought pieces there. And like I said, we participate in the friendly banter back and forth. And I am so thankful for it, because the day that I had today would have had me walking through my door, coming home from work now, pissed off and grumpy and not being a good member of my family and my tribe. And I would have been bringing work home in the worst possible way. And now, as a result of hopping in the truck and watching Jerome's video, I've got to smile and laugh and just put a bow on the end of my workday and get back to being me, not boss T, but I look forward to this time of day every day where I get to go be dad T and husband T and shake the day off. So thank you, Jerome. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. You made my day. So bye-bye.